Hey everyone, Elite Forio here again. Just wanted to make another quick video here on the reprints of the Japanese 151 set. That news still very fresh, only really kind of came out over the last couple of days here. So the prices that are dropping are really just reactionary, right? It's just people reacting to the news of a reprint that's going to be coming, and the price drops are all indicative of that news coming out. So for example, if we look here on Sneaker Dunk, which is a good Japanese marketplace website, and I have the little graph up there for you to see, you can see exactly where and when the price drop hit. Because over the last month or so, give or take, the price has been hovering pretty comfortably around that 20,000, give or take, range, yen range, which is approximately $130 to $140 a box, just the box price, not looking at any other fees or shipping or anything like that, right? And we'll look at eBay next. Maybe that one will make a little more sense. And you see when it really just kind of plummeted here, where it went from 20,000 yen and dropped all the way down over the last day or two. And I have this as of March 27th. In that about 14,000 to 14,500 yen range. That's sitting at about $90 to $100. So that's a pretty big drop, right? That's a 30 to 40 drop right there. And that's just based on the reactions to the reprint coming. Now that's just for Sneaker Dunk, which is a good website to look at for graphs, and you can see how these sales are actually trending. But if we look here on eBay, what I have here first that I'm going to put up is just some recent sold prices. You know, as anyone who can find this information, obviously. I'm just looking at recent sold prices of the 151 boxes here. As you can see, they all hover around the same range. This is pretty much what the average was going for on eBay with free shipping. So you are primarily looking at that $185 range. I mean, that was pretty much what it sat at, maybe as low as $175, maybe as high as $200. I saw some of those on here, so this is just some of the ones I saw. And that has all the dates up there, so you can see when exactly this was occurring. You know, March 22nd, 20th, 24th, 23rd, 25th. And here is the current lowest price that you can get it at as of me filming this, sitting at about $150. So yeah, eBay, Sneaker Dunk, you know, any market you're looking at, I guess. I'm sure the TikTok prices, if you utilize that, are going to kind of mirror the same thing, looking at that $30 to $40 drop in prices. So we know what the prices are sitting at now, but I think that's the better question is, where are they going to go? Are they going to stay at this level, you know, a $30 to $40 decrease, or is this something that will go lower as we get closer to the reprint, or maybe once the reprint actually hits, depending on what the amounts are available and how available they are? You know, could the price go lower? Yeah, I guess it could go lower. You know, and certainly plenty of people are anticipating that is what's going to happen. So rather than buying right now when the price is about $30 to $40 less, you know, some people are going to see and wait it out and see just how low the price will go within a month, 2 months, 3 months, and forward, and to see how widely available the reprint is. Then again, maybe because the price is lower now by 30 to 40 bucks and is in a, I guess we'll say, a more affordable range, that might drive demand so much higher that it actually meets supply, and then the supply dwindles even with the reprint, and the prices go back up to where they were. It's kind of hard to say, right? What the best strategy is for people who are investing, you know, whether to buy the dip now or wait for a bigger dip, or wait to see if it starts to bounce back and then jump on it then, you know, hard to say. And that's just the investor side. You know, that's kind of the outlook for investors. If you're just looking to open it, I mean, unless you're really trying to, get the lowest possible price you're going to find, now might be a good time to get in, before it possibly doesn't get any less and just kind of builds up as people jump into the market to purchase it in mass amounts. But if you, really want to, get the best price possible, yeah, you could wait, see where this thing goes, see where we are in a month. But ultimately, we'll see. The reprints are still a ways off. We still have a month and change to go. So could the prices continue to go down and down? I mean, who knows? People, I see online people say, if the retail price of the box in Japan for people is about $40, $38 to $40, that's a significant markup, even if you're looking at eBay and you're trying to buy in at $150. I mean, that's a huge profit, right, for people who are able to sell the product. So I wouldn't think of it in terms of that, because you're not going to get it for $40 unless you live there. So I would get that out of your mind. But if you can, get it now for under 100 or hovering around 100, depending on the shipping fees, that's one avenue you can take. But, ultimately, it's going to be fascinating. It's going to be very fun to watch how the price changes over the next month, 2 months plus, as we get closer to the reprint actually hitting, once it hits, and then, whatever the immediate effect is of that supply increase on the market. A lot of different opinions, that of what could actually happen. Now we're very much in a waiting game just to see how low the price will go, if it'll go down any lower from where it currently sits. Looking at where it's at, could it continue to drop the closer we get to the reprint launch in May? Maybe. Who knows? It's such a fascinating thing, I think, to be able to witness this in real time, seeing such an investor-heavy set, very collectible set, drop at this level, drop $30 to $40 in real time, and then see how it's going to recover, if it recovers, which, in my opinion, it will recover. It's too much of a big set. Yes, ultimately, we're kind of like in a wait-and-see mode, if you already bought the product and you're sitting on it, keep sitting on it. If you're looking to buy, you can jump in now. You can wait it out another couple months, see if the price continues to drop. But ultimately, I don't see any reason, and I don't think anyone else would suggest this either, that the price won't recover in the long term. In any case, I'm Elite For Yo here. Just wanted to give a little update, show you what I'm seeing here on my end, just doing some brief research on what has happened to the price, and we will continue to look at it into the future, which will be a lot of fun.